Hi, gorgeous, beautiful souls. I am in the Faroe Islands and I'm doing live every single sign. Hopefully some of you kind people can write in the comments which sign is where when we get to that. Let me just show you where I am. This is a hotel. Check this out. Do you see that? That is a grass roof. So it's quite cool, but wherever I go, it is windy as hell, and I haven't been well. So I know this isn't the normal way I do it, but actually, you know, hopefully you'll enjoy it anyway. So let me just put my glasses on so I can see what you're saying. Just realised I haven't got my drop box up with what's going on for each sign. Good morning, Patty. Hello, Sue Delicious. Hi, Esther and Michele. Hi from Florida. Laurie, I'm fine. I have had all sorts going on with me, but it's our last day in the Faroes, and we're going to do it this way. So who's excited? This week is quite good, actually. We don't have some of the issues that we've had recently. Hang on one second. Let me find it. Here we go. Hold on. Bear with me. Hi, Beth in Chicago. Good morning, Barbara May. Right. So I'm going to take it each sign and let you know what's happening for each sign. And then I'm going to do a little tarot card at the end, as usual, basically. Hi, Emily from DC. Oh, Annelle from Denmark. I'm in Denmark. I'm in the Faroe Islands. So where in Denmark are you? Hi, Sheila. Well, Ashley, I mean, I think that Scorpio full moon has left us all feeling a bit, like we've had the stuffing knocked out of us. It was very, very intense, and it dragged up lots of emotions from the underworld of our being. Lilith, I wish I was in California, actually. So we're all still dealing with that. Anyway, let's get down to this week. And we're going to start with Aries. Any Aries in the house? Well, let me just say, generally anyway, the two big things that are going on this week is Mercury is opposing Jupiter. Now, normally oppositions are considered very tense and very stressful, but this opposition isn't that bad. In fact, it can be quite positive. Particularly if normally you're shy or you hold back, it does sort of give us a boost, a shot of confidence. We also have Venus trine Saturn, which is great for feeling more secure in ourselves, feeling more self-love, and also being able to commit to ourselves and commit to the things and people that we love. Hi, Debbie Baker from Australia. And hi, Debs from Glengormley. Anyway, so let me just kick off with Aries. Aries this week, there is a... Hold on a minute, I haven't got the right one. Hang on a minute, bear with me. As you can see, I'm new at this live astrology malarkey. Okay, Aries, with Mercury opposing Jupiter, you've got it in your house of communication and also your place of travel and stretching yourself. For Aries in general, you know, our job at the moment is to travel, to stretch ourselves, to grow, to study, to explore, and to be the unique soul that we are. Of course, that's the way we should always be anyway. That's the way that for us to grow. When we get stuck in patterns, that's when nothing changes and life just goes on a repeat spin cycle. So this week you will be supremely confident in discussing with people what it is you want to do and where you want to go. Hold on 1 minute. Thank you, JMK. That's very kind of you. Anyway, so what is it you want to explore? And actually, this is for Aries, but for everybody, because Jupiter is in the house of exploration. It's a good message for us all to remember. What is it that you want to explore and where do you want to go? You will boldly discuss this week, Aries. And the only thing is you may be overconfident, which, you know, I'm an Aries too. We can be overconfident. But you're also wanting to settle with Venus's trine to Saturn. And for you, that actually it's about money. What a lot of people don't know is Venus is not just about the love. Venus is about security and money and abundance and creating our reality, the reality that we love. And for you, there's an opportunity for you to commit to something that you love, Aries, and that in turn can make you money and can bring abundance for you. So, you know, there's not anything. Also, Venus and Neptune are making everybody a little bit romantic this week as well. So there's a lot of positive energy for you out there, Aries. Shall we see what the tarot has got to say? I've got Mars and Aries too, Tiger's Eye. Shall we see what is going on for Aries in terms of spiritual advice from the tarot this week? Let's have a little look. Okay, so this reading is for Aries. Obviously, just use your intuition, take it symbolically, or tune in to see if it's meant for you. Okay, Aries, what is going on with you? All these cards are upside down. I've been dragging them around the country. Hold on a sec. Nearly there, Aries. Okay, Aries, what's going on for you this week? The Hermit. You might feel as if you have to go within at the beginning of the week, or maybe even now. There may be a part of you that is going within because you've got to listen to your inner light. You've got to feel where your inner light is leading you. And you may be thinking of the past. And don't forget that Jupiter, the planet of good fortune, is going retrograde, is going backwards. So in fact, some of the wheeling and dealing and some of the things that you want to explore may be something that you wanted to explore in the past and you didn't follow through. So now is all about following through and going back into the past to grab the treasure that is yours. You've done the work, Aries, and now it's about reaping the benefits and drawing in your treasures. And it looks like there'll be somebody helping you. The Two of Cups, the soulmate card. There's the opportunity for you to link with someone and both of your goals are aligned. And that would definitely play into Venus and Saturn. So you're hooking up with someone, Aries, and you're discussing things that are very real. And the two of you have the same idea and goals. So all in all, a good week for you, Aries. Let's have a little chat to you before I get to Taurus. I have a feeling, am I imagining things, or is my tripod going down and down? I feel like I'm doing this. Salt Lake City, Utah. I hear there's like amazing places to visit in Utah. Let me just see. Hold on. So, hi, Jack. Danny, how you doing, Danny? You haven't said anything, Danny, but I say hello to you. Right. I may pull some cards for you at the end of this, but first of all, let's get down to the astrology for all signs. Right, Taurus is coming up next. Just get my transits out. Taurus, for you, Mercury opposing Jupiter is a lot to do with you reclaiming your power. Were there things that happened to you in the past, Taurus, and that's Emma and Raza? Are there things that happened to you in the past that made you feel that I can't succeed, I can't make it, I'm not worthy, it's not going to happen for me? You know, all of that negative self-talk needs to end this week. You have the opportunity to get yourself back together and, you know, feel your power rising. Jupiter is saying, you know, you can reclaim yourself from the past and you can move forward. And in fact, if somebody or a situation puts you in a position that you had in the past where you felt powerless, you're going to be like, nah, I'm not having it. This Taurus is a transformed being and I'm going ahead. I am going to be the magnificent soul that I am, and I'm going to be equal to everyone. And I'm going to push for what I desire. So you're feeling quite primal and gutsy, Taurus, this week. And also, obviously, Venus, your ruler, is trining Saturn, and you're committing to yourself, actually, because Venus is in your sign. You've got the love magic going on, Taurus, this week. So with Venus in your sign, it gives you extra power and extra magic. And, you know, use that energy, use it to build your relationship with yourself, use it to know that you are a magnet of abundance. And Saturn is saying, commit to growing, commit to changing. Because Uranus is in your sign, Taurus, you are going through a lot of powerful shifts. But what I've noticed from all my beloved Taurians that are around me is that they're actually enjoying the changes. You know, normally you can be stuck and I ain't changing. Nothing is making me change. You're like, I'm liking the change. I'm liking who I'm becoming. And you're evolving and you're growing, Taurus. And this week, there are mighty pushes forward. Excuse me. I've got a cold. Right, let's have a look. Taurus, what does the tarot have in store for you this week? Let's have a little look. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Okay, let's go, Taurus. Yes, you may be worried about things. You are a bit of a worrier, though, because particularly at times of change, you can feel overwhelmed. You're very sensitive. So even though you're an earth sign, you feel things very deeply. So if there's something on your mind, it's probably a situation. The moon is all about our intuition. You know, we know when something is off, and you know when something's off. Have you been ignoring it and then it got you in the shit because you ignored your intuition? Well, now is the time to pay attention to your intuition. And if you feel that there's someone or something not right in your life, it's time to just let go, surrender it, and move forward, and you'll be much happier. You're playing the waiting game, though. That you may feel as if you're in limbo. You know you've got a lot of stuff to sort out, and you can't really move forward until you sort that stuff out. But you know you will do it. The wheel is turning. You know, and I actually see this as what's going on for you. Uranus kicks our ass and changes the vibration. So for you, things are changing. It may not feel in your control. In fact, this week it may not feel that it's happening, but it truly, truly is. Then you are going to walk off to find the missing cup in your life, not because you have to, but because you want to, because your soul calling is, right, I need to go onwards and decide what it is that I want and where I'm going to go. Okay, so Taurus, I hope you enjoyed that. Let's move on to Gemini. Hey Raza, my pleasure. You keep going. You keep doing it. Right. How many Geminis are in the house? Hi, Kathy-Waite in the Pharaohs. I know you're in the Pharaohs. You're in the next hotel room watching me. Hold on. I've just dropped a card. I'll be back. Okay. Gemini. Gemini rising, moon in Gemini. Okay, of course, Mercury, your ruler, is opposing Jupiter. Mercury is in your sign. This is so powerful. I mean, it's really, really powerful time for you, Gemini, because we are in Aries. Typical Aries narcissist. Aries on my mind. Gemini, we are in Gemini season. So what better time is it than for you to come into your power and speak your mind? Mercury, your ruler, is giving you linguistic superpowers. When you speak, people listen. You have your best ideas of the year this week and this month. You are rocking and rolling with those ideas, and you are expanding your ideas, and you're expanding your creativity, and you can put it into action because the sun is cheering you on. So there may be a big idea that you have. Don't cut corners. Don't keep changing your mind, I would say, but, you know, go after what you want. And Venus, the planet of love, is making you feel sort of romantic. You're being plunged into your primal desires. And it may be that you're committing to your passion. Gemini, you're committing to your sense of wanting to merge on a deeper level. Sometimes Geminis, they can sort of flit about. They can enjoy the intellectual rapping with their partner. They can enjoy, you know, being in their head. But this week, you're going to be dragged into your romantic and your primal being, Gemini. But it's a good thing because it's a trine. So it's like you're allowing yourself to feel on a deeper level. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say for you, Gemini. Gemini. Okay, try. I might do some readings at the end. So if I've got you, just come back at the end. Okay, so right now, Gemini, this is your tarot wisdom for the week. Try. Myself. Nearly got me there, try it. You drew me in. Hold on a minute. Gemini, focus on the Gemini. Gemini this week. Gemini. Okay, Gemini. You may be feeling a bit childlike, maybe a bit bolshy, possibly a bit angry and annoyed. Try not to fire off. Now, you may be feeling this, if the astrology's got anything to do with it, Gemini, because some of your primal emotions are coming to the surface. And it might make you think, whoa, you know, this is all very intense. What am I going to do with this? And it may be that you're experiencing some pain from the past. Now, as we know, Jupiter is going retrograde, and Jupiter is in your relationship zone. So there's a lot coming up for you relationship-wise, and sort of maybe uncomfortable feelings. And it's time to let things go and come into your power and come into your strength and to reawaken your passion. There may also be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius involved. But also you've got to make some decisions when it comes to what you want to study, what you want to commit to in terms of your job, your career, and you may be mixing with some powerful people. So try and balance up the energy there, Gemini. Lots of people around you this week. Lots of people discussing your practical future and what you want to do. But there's a part of you that wants to take a leap of faith. You want to leap away from the mundane. You want to leap away from the things that have trapped you and held you back. And you're like, I'm going onwards. And there's going to be an offer this week. And it may be that you're thinking so hard about what offers are coming in and what choice you can make that you don't realise there's a whole nother offer floating in that you can't see. So keep your eyes peeled. Also, there may be a Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn making you an offer or helping or wanting to commit to your goal. Right. Next, we have Cancer. Hi, Chrissy from Ipswich, Suffolk. Okay. Cancer, it's your turn now. How many Cancers here? Inside Simple Finance. Cancer is up next. Sunny night, 68. We're getting right to you. Okay, Cancers are probably still feeling a bit overwhelmed by that full moon. Also, don't forget, if you've got moon in Cancer or Cancer rising, this could be relevant to you too. Okay, for you, Mercury is opposing Jupiter as a part of you that's trying to bring together your beliefs, so your soul calling. You're trying to be honest about your soul calling. You're trying to be honest about what it is that you believe in. Like, you want to follow your spiritual path. You want to be open about your beliefs. You want to take that risk and dive into all areas that have meaning. And it's about you finding the right practical way to do that. And Jupiter is going to help you because Jupiter is in your health and well-being zone, also in your practical work zone. So there's a part of you coming together where you bring in your spirituality, your soul calling, your feeling, the romantic side of yourself, and you're merging that with practicality. And it may be that you had an idea in the past and you didn't follow it through, and now it can work. But you know what? Sometimes it wasn't the right time for something to happen. And with you revisiting it now, it may be the right time. Also, when it comes to Venus trining Saturn, you're also finding a balance and committing to deeper networks of people that inspire you, networks of people that you feel connected to on a spiritual and soul level. You're being plugged into the mains. And you're also finding through that either a romantic relationship is going to come together, or you're going to let it go and find the person that resonates on the same vibrational level as you. And that's important for you now because you are stepping into a time, Cancer, where you want everything to work for you. And also you want to do what's right for you. You want to look after yourself in a more profound way. Shall we see what the tarot has in store for Cancer? Let's have a little look. Okay. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Let's have a little look, Cancer. What's going on for you tarot-wise? Use it symbolically. You know the drill. Okay, Cancer. This week, you may have to stand your ground. But actually, I mean, sometimes that's hard for you because you're a softie or you're very sensitive and you just don't like conflict. But you are ready to get on your horse and battle for what is right for you and what is meaningful and what is important to you. And that is your, the part of you that is coming up with sort of very vulnerable ideas. You need to nourish your creative ideas and your spirituality as you would as if you had a baby. Trust your intuition this week. Your intuition is very, very strong. You're being guided by the universe. You're going to have signs, you're going to have symbols, you're going to have messages, and you're going to have gut feelings. So if you get a feeling that someone's off, trust that feeling. You are not, if you feel trapped this week, it's an illusion. If you look at this card, that person could rip off the blindfold and leap out of those imaginary chains. So, maybe that you're tied to someone that you felt was a soulmate. You felt that person and you were meant to be. And I think that this week you will have a very good chance to find out whether that person is the right soul connection for you now, or whether it's, you know, not for this time. But you are not, Cancerians, you're not going to allow yourself to be chained by the wrong energy anymore. And that is really coming to a head. And guess what? Then you reach emotional happiness and your cup runneth over. So Cancer, it's all good for you, but don't forget, you're going to have to fight and stand your ground. Sometimes to release shit, we have to stand our ground and fight. It's, you know, it's important sometimes. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, right, what have we got here? We have Leo. Lily, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Radiant reality, Leo rising. Yeah, baby, me too, just about. Patty Leo, Lou Bowles Leo, the happiness halo Leo. Fabulous. Let's have a look. Brigitte Leo, happy days. Okay, let's go, Leo. Let's see what's occurring for you. Oh, not doing the tarot yet. Let's start off with what's going on with Mercury is opposing Jupiter. And for you, you are feeling bouncier than usual. You're like, yeah, bring it on. Bring the people to me. Bring the passion. Bring the creativity of life to me. And you are boldly bounding with your tail in the air towards the reality of you experiencing connection, you having the confidence to network and to put yourself out there. In fact, you might not even need to. You're a magnet for the right connections this week. They're coming to you. You just have to kind of resonate. Make sure your energy is tuned in to your higher self. I hate the word higher self, but you catch my drift. To the most authentic energy in your being. Also, you're determined to succeed when it comes to your career, and there may be great opportunities this week as Venus is shining her positive kind of abundance your way. And it may be that there's a way for you this week to commit to something that you enjoy doing that's bringing you more cash flow and abundance. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you, Leo. Hi, Tamara. I'm going to be taking questions at the end. Okay. Okay, let's have a little go here. Leo, I think it's going to be a jolly week for Leos. I think you're going to be feeling great. I think you're going to be feeling bouncy. And I'm going to think you're going to be feeling open. Oh, just dropped everything. Ooh. Leo. Excuse me, I'm so hot because I've got a temperature. But anyway. Let's go. Leo, you may be dealing with someone who's very detached or cut off from their emotions or is very proper, or you might feel that they're judging you in some way. Leo doesn't like to be judged. It's interesting because this is the card that fell on the floor. If you feel that there's someone tricking you, lying to you, trying to pull the wool over your eyes, trying to kind of distort the truth, and yet they stand there going, but this is the truth. And they do it in a very kind of intense way, in a very kind of pompous way. This is the truth. And they stare you down. Don't worry about that. Don't deal with them in the same way. You are the empress. You are the queen in a deeper level. You are, you know, the Beyonce of the signs this week. You've got it going on. No one can mess with you because you're sitting there all chilled out and relaxed. You're like, yeah, I've heard all this shit before. You cannot pull the wool over my eyes because this rubbish is not as powerful as you are at the moment. You are Empress energy and you're going to shine your light and your truth, not in a defensive way, in a very open way, to reclaim your power this week. And through that, you win. You're winning. You're more grounded. There may be a peak experience when it comes to abundance. Happy days. Your job this week really is to decide which dream and which cup you're going to choose, because, you know, basically you can have it all. And also, it does look like, astrologically and with the tarot, that there is a shift in abundance and cash for you this week, Leo. Okay, let's have a little read of your comments while I push on to Virgo. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Brandon. Thank you, Schnellholget. I've definitely pronounced that wrong. Forgive me. Hi, Glitter. Hi, Michael. And hello to the person who's dealing with something in Venice. Hey, Nancy. Hey, sister. Hi, Marcy and Kat. Right, let's go on to Virgo. Don't forget, I will be taking some questions at the end. Maybe do a couple of couple of cards for you, so stick around. Right, Virgo. Oh, do press like if you like it, by the way. Thank you very much. Right, Virgo rising, moon in Virgo. This is for you. Okay, let's start with your astrology. We have Mercury opposing Jupiter. As I said, this opposition isn't a bad thing. In fact, it gives you a boost of energy, a boost of confidence. You feel that you can expand, and actually you may be exploring and expanding something from the past. It may be in the past that you thought you wanted to move, or you wanted to do something to do with property, or there was something to do with your family, or even a family business. And now you have the opportunity to transform that in some way, or make money out of property, or make money out of a situation that is close to your heart or came to you through your family, and you're like, yeah, bring it on. I'm ready for it now. And you are ready to speak. When we put the power of our thoughts behind our words and we say out loud our dream, it empowers us to get things done. Also, we have Venus making you very frisky and adventurous, Virgo. You want to do different things. Even if you're in a great relationship, you want to shake it up this week. You want to go, right, what can we do? Where can we travel to? Where can we take our relationship? What can we explore sensually? All of that is on your mind. And you want to commit to happiness, Virgo. And good for you about bloody time. You know, it's very important. Sometimes you work hard, you do all the right things, and you don't give yourself enough space, Virgo, moon in Virgo, Virgo rising, to enjoy it and have pleasure. I learned a very important message in my life, and that was actually sometimes the hardest lessons of all are when you get what you want, not when you're struggling to get what you want or when you're failing, because then you have the excuses. There are no more excuses when you start to live your dreams. So, you know, say to the universe, yeah, you know, give me what I want. I'm happy to learn the lessons that way, and twist the energy around. You know, look at your belief system. Do you believe that you're going to be able to do what you want to do and make money through doing what makes you happy? Let me tell you, you can. Okay, Virgo, excuse my 25 pairs of glasses. Let's have a look, Virgo. What is in store for you via the tarot? Okay, Virgo. Yeah, baby. You got the Ace of Cups. This is a peak emotional experience coming your way. And what was I saying to you about the astrology? It's all about committing to happiness. You know, you are due some happiness. It's coming to you astrologically. It's coming to you in your tarot. Joy and happiness are your mission statement of the week. So give yourself a soul audit and think, how can I have more pleasure and happiness in my life? I mean, come on now. What more proof do you want? You got the Sun and you got the Ace of Cups. Joy, happiness, Virgo. It's all there for you this week. Don't doubt it. Get on and do it. I don't even need to put any more cards because that is as clear as you're going to get it. There is no clearer than that. So Virgo, wow, be creative, be playful, be frisky, be adventurous this week. 9-on-1 Firewind, a lot of joy coming to you this week. Yes, but commit to it. If you don't commit to it, it ain't going to happen. So, you know. Right, Libra. Libra this week, we have Mercury opposing Jupiter. And again, for you, it's about adventure. Mercury is making you very blunt, much blunter than usual. Usually, Libra, you go, you know, let me weigh things up before I talk about stuff. Let me just weigh it up a little bit. Nah, not this week. You'll be like, this is the way that it is. You might even shock yourself with the truth bombs that are coming out of your mouth this week. But you don't care. It's all about communication this week. Your key to success this week is communication, Libra. Now, Venus, your ruler, is trine Saturn. Venus is in quite a primal place. You might have had desires crawling out of your unconscious. You might have found yourself in a chemical attraction or a love triangle or just like, hungry for something raw and wild. But now you want to commit to bringing your intense passion and your energy into your soul clan, into your family environment. And it may be that you felt disempowered in your family environment in the past, or you didn't feel that you could be yourself in the past, or you were on the back foot. If that's the case, there is change coming this week, and you're committing to do what you think is right for you and your family, whatever that means for you. Let's have a little look, Libra, at what the cards have to say for you. Okay, let's go. Don't forget to click like if you like it. Okay, here we go. This is for Libra this week. Libra, Libra, Libra. Okay, Libra. Libra. Yeah, baby. Look at that. You've got the healing card. You are healing from trauma, from stormy skies, Libra. That includes you, Barbie. And you are awash with creativity. It's that calm after the storm where you can go, I can relax now. So, you know, there's a lot of healing coming from the cosmos. Feel it coming down. Feel it washing away all the crap. You know, that star is inspiring you. That star is giving you a lot of great love. You may still feel trapped in a situation, but what do I say about this card? It's an illusion. There is a gap there. You can hop out of that gap, rip off that blindfold, and fully immerse yourself in the healing that surrounds you, because unconditional love is washing away the past, washing away particularly past negative family dynamics. You know, if you were in a role in your family where you were labelled a particular personality type or a particular way, you're letting it go. Excuse me. And you're getting your drive back, your fire. You know, you're allowing yourself to push on and do what you want to do. You're taking your power back this week, Libra. Excuse me. As I say, I've got a cold. Okay. Let's move on to Scorpio. I'm just going to have a sip of water and read some of your comments while we go on to Scorpio. Don't forget, stick around, because at the end I will pull a few cards for some of you. Hi, just for fun from Colorado. Kim. Yes, Kim, I survived and now hopefully I'm thriving. It's a long journey, but let me tell you, it's worth it. It's all going very quickly now. Thank you, Barbie. Have a fabulous week. Hello, Mason from Australia. Scorpio. Samantha, what do you say? You can rewind this at the end. Go back to Gemini, but I will be doing individual stuff and answering questions at the end. Right. How many sizzling, powerful Scorpio phoenixes are here? Say hello if you're a Scorpio. For your animal's health, Scorpio moon. Yeah, moon or rising actually as well. Sun, moon or rising. Hi, Willy Dog's mama. Just for fun, Scorpio rising. Mr. Sir. That's a very moony Scorpio name, that's for sure. Okay, thank you, Sandra. I love your energy too. Right, let's... yes, Mr. Ninja, I have no idea what that means, but I won't be doing it. Okay, let's go. Scorpio. This week, Mercury is in a very similar energy to you. So you are seeing people's bullshit and calling it out this week, or you may be biding your time to call it out. You don't, you know, what I've learned, believe me, it took me a long time to learn, is sometimes when we see people's bullshit, we don't need to say it immediately to their face. It's better to watch and wait and see what happens. Because once you have the knowledge, you know, of something, then you don't necessarily have to act immediately. You can watch it play out and be more in your power. So this week you are looking into people and you're seeing their shadow sides and you are seeing what's truly going on. On top of that, you're committed to coming into your power in terms of your money and your abundance. And there's a part of you, Scorpio, that's going, I deserve it and I'm going to go out there and get it. And you are very confident this week about going out there and grabbing what is right for you. Normally you might not, but right now, not only do you're going to go out there and get it, Scorpio, you're aware of how to do it and you can see the bigger picture because you're listening to your instincts. You're listening to your natural kind of intuitive being. Very, very intuitive. And that is going to be very good this week. Now, Venus for you, Scorpio, is in your relationship zone and it's trine Saturn in your communication zone. You're committing to communicating with those that you love in a different way. And perhaps you're being urged, Scorpio, this week to open up about your feelings and sharing more of what goes on in your inner worlds. And initially you might be like, no, I'm not revealing my vulnerability, but it looks like it's a good thing for you to do. Let's see what the tarot has to say, Scorpio. Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. This week, the High Priest, exactly what I said in the astrology, the High Priestess. Listen to your intuition this week, Scorpio. It is shit hot. Look at it. You are there like, I know what the truth is. No one can slip one past you this week, Scorpio. You've got it going on. You know, you are the High Priestess this week. All wisdom is within you. Listen to your inner guru. Let it go. Oh my God, this is so good, Scorpio. Then you've got the Magician. So not only are you taking that High Priestess and going, yes, I know the truth. You're going, boom, boom, shakalaka. I am making it happen. I am bringing the energy down. And I'm going to create my reality and where I should be. I mean, Scorpio, that could not be better. You are incredibly powerful this week. Use it. And you might have to use it against someone who's built up a shield or is not letting you in. But guess what? Your laser eyes are seeing through that. And you will find your happiness that you seek this week. It's up to you, of course. You know, these cards are fabulous. But that ain't going to happen if you don't trust your intuition and allow your psychic ninja skills to see you through. Okay, Sagittarius. Nearly at the end, and then I can have a little chat with you and maybe pull a couple of cards. How many Sagittarians are around? Hi, Nikki. Hi, Angela. Hi, Biz. Barbara. Lilith. Ms. Amakura. No, I haven't done it yet, Carla. Stick around. Haven't done Capricorn yet. No, stick around. Okay, let me just focus on Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius. As you know, Jupiter is in your sign. So this is supposed to be one of the best years of your life, literally. And, you know, you have the ability to create your reality, to transform things. But obviously, you've got to do the work. Jupiter favors the brave, Sagittarius. So if you commit to changing things, everything's going to change. You are gone through a massive metamorphosis. You have come out. You are flapping your butterfly wings. And you're learning about finding balance in all of your relationships this week. And it's through the support of other people, actually, this week as well. And you being honest and finding balance in your communication that you can be really confident and go for things. Some of you may be actually being confident and telling someone that you are attracted to them or you're drawn to them. And you do it with confidence. Venus, the planet of love, though, is at the moment asking you to work really hard. And when you do work hard, that is when you're going to get the rewards. So commit to it, Sagittarius. Whatever it is that you've been holding back from or you know you want to do, commit to it this week. Because Saturn is going, right, it's time to go. Let's get on with it. And, you know, it looks very, very good for you. This is your time, Sagittarius. Believe it, create it, and do it. Let's see what the tarot has to say for you, Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, let's go, go, go. Sagittarius. Okay, first card, Two of Cups. Yes, relationships and balance. Exactly what the astrology had to say. There are people around you and you are finding a way to be equal and to be sharing and to communicate in a way that's very, very positive, and your cups are joining. And you're learning about partnership. In fact, you may even go into a business partnership with somebody this week. But something that's meant to be around your intimate relationships is occurring this week. There's a little shift of fate, a little turning of the wheel. And again, if you commit to it, boom, boom. Ace of Swords. Be a truth monster to yourself. Commit to your truth, and abundance lays there for you. Don't doubt yourself. You know, I know, Sagittarius, if you're a typical Sagittarius, you don't necessarily like commitment because you feel that it would chain you. But you've got to look at it this way. You're committing to what you love. You're committed to what you're passionate about. So, you know, go for it. Okay, now we are on Capricorn. Capricorn, Capricorn. How many Capricorns are here? Yay, Carly. Capricorn. Monisha, don't forget Sagittarius, it's your week. Get on with it, commit to it. Judy, hi Cappy, how you doing? Caroline, Violet, and Suzanne, all Capricorns. Let's see what's going on for you. Mercury is making you focus on your health and well-being. Now, I have to say to you, Capricorn, are you being self-critical or are you being critical towards other people? So this is for Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising, Capricorn. If so, look into what is the basis of that? What is making you, when we criticize ourselves or other people, that tends to be from a place of fear. So is there something you're fearful of? Is there something going on for you where you're nervous? Mercury's going, right, now is the time to commit. It may even be that you know what you're meant to do. Your soul, your spirit, your intuition has told you what to do, but you're holding back. So, this lovely Jupiter and Mercury connection can help you really, really push forward and do the work that you need to do to make your dream come true. So get on with it and do it. Just do it. You can do it. You're the goat. You can climb up any mountain. Get on with it. Venus is in a fabulous position for you. It's in your creativity zone. It's in your pleasure zone. It's, in a wonderful, optimistic place. And Saturn is in your sign. So you have there's a great boost of amazing energy for you this week, Capricorn. So don't second guess yourself. Don't hold back. Don't criticize yourself. Go for it. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you, Capricorn. Let's have a little look. Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, you may be feeling a bit isolated or lonely. If that's the case, the universe is saying to you, look, it's time for you to trust your inner wisdom. It's time for you to go within. It's time for you to listen to that light that is naturally inside you. Pay attention. Monica, are you paying attention to your inner light, my Capricorn friend? Don't overthink about the past, because this year is all about you going forward to brand new horizons. So, what is the point of thinking about the past? It's good to think about the past if you're going to use that for positive change and transformation. But otherwise, let it go. Do your grieving. No doubt there are situations in your past, Capricorn, where you're like, oh, I'm exhausted. I'm grieving all the intense things that have happened to me. But you are very well protected and looked after. There are guides all around you who want to help you. And there's also something or someone has watched the way that you've grown and what you've learned and where you're going. And they're watching you now, and they're likely to give you a helping hand. It's time to have an adventure and go forward and start a new journey. Not the old journey, a new journey. But yes, trust your intuition. If you've mixed with kind of people that were sketchy and dodgy and shady as hell, now is not the time to do that. Now is the time for happiness, and it's waiting for you. It's right there, Capricorn. It's right there for you. So go for what makes you happy. How are we doing? Yes, Shagorika Prasanna, sending you lots of love. Go for it, baby. Thank you, Tanya. I can't see a bloody thing without them, to be honest with you. Okay, let's go on to Aquarius, and then we got Pisces, and then I can answer some questions. Yes, well, no more waiting. I can't even pronounce that. Alenixia. Okay, Aquarius, where are we with you? Okay, Aquarius, Mercury, the planet of communication, is opposing Jupiter, which is a good thing because it's creating a whole load of intense energy. And for you, Mercury is in your creativity zone. So you're like, yeah, let me be playful. Let me get going. Let me enjoy life. And you're very encouraging to other people. And because of this, it may be that you're involved in a crowd or online, or you're doing something and other people are very drawn to you. And they're like, yeah, you could even find yourself leading a team of people or having a creative idea that pushes your network or your website forward, or a group of people come together and you're like, yes, this is the way we need to go. But your optimism is very catching. You are on fire with your ideas. And don't forget, you are the greatest innovator of all the signs. So if you're an Aquarius, you've got Aquarius rising, you've got Moon in Aquarius, you have that ability to see the future, that ability to know what's going to work and what isn't going to work, and you can push yourself forward with that. Use the innovation. Also, Venus is making you want to, in between all this innovating and putting your stuff out there, Venus is saying, you know, kutchi up, you know, your family is very important at the moment. You're committing to your family, whatever that means, your soul clan. And you're committing to having a more authentic relationships with the people that you love. And you're making time to have deep empathy conversations. There may have been a secret in your family in the past, and now you're healing from that. You're moving on from maybe a secret that someone had or you had connected to your family, and now you're moving away from that and you're building new foundations. Let's have a look, Aquarius, at what the tarot has to say. Don't forget to like this if you like it. Press that like button, please. Okay, Aquarius, let's have a go. Aquarius, this week in the tarot. Okay. Aquarius. Yeah, baby. The wish card. Something you want is likely to happen this week. It could be a big wish, it could be a small wish, but whatever it is, you're like, oh, that's great news. Something that you've been waiting for. Happy days. And actually, it's not like it's just fallen out the sky and landed on your head. You know, it's coming to you because you've been pushing and pushing and pushing and riding forward. You know, this is you. You're an air sign. You're like on your horse. You're riding towards your destiny. And you put the work in. And through the work, you get your wish. Happy days indeed. The Sun card, which is all about joy. Happy, you know, that joy that you feel when you rush on the beach for the first time, and you've never seen the sea, and then you see it. It's great. You are like, you're ready. You're ready for the next cycle, and it's coming your way. Okay, and finally, we are going on to Pisces. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'll just have a sip of water. Oh. I have had a cold and a bladder infection and all sorts of issues since I've been on holiday. So it's the first day I feel a bit better. So forgive me for doing it this way round. I was going to bring you something fabulous, but it's windy and cold out there and I've got an earache. Poor me. Poor me. Very un-Aries thing to say. Anyway. Having said that, if any of you know in Aries, we are terrible at being ill. You know, we have, like man flu, we have the Aries flu. It's like, seriously, we're not very good. We don't like it because Aries are in the moment. They think whatever they've got going on in the moment is going to be an eternal thing. So, you know, I'm going to help my wisdom get me through this. Anyway, let's get on with Pisces. All right, Pisces. This week, Mercury is in your home and family zone. You may be talking about moving, redecorating, transforming things within your family dynamic. And you are determined to sort things out. It may even be that you want to move. You've got big dreams about where you want to live. And you are plotting and planning to do something this week that's like, going to make it happen. It's going to happen for me. And including Pisces mode, you want to be safe, you want to be secure, you want your home to be a temple, you want your home to be beautiful, you want to move on to the next place that feels comfortable for you, or you want to transform your space. But you've got the boldness and the brassiness to get on and do it this week. On top of that, Venus is making you very confident. Normally you can be quite shy or sensitive, and you're always waiting for other people to kind of feel out what they're feeling and with your psychic antenna. But right now you're like, yeah, I'm going to say what I think, I'm going to talk about what I feel. And it's trining Saturn. You're also committing to a new group of people, a new social group, a new way of getting your amazing energy out there into the world. And you're feeling, hopefully, fingers crossed, you're feeling very, very positive when it comes to what you're spreading there in the world. You know, you are the love, you are necessary. You know, it's no coincidence, Pisces, that you were born when Neptune is in Pisces. You're a little generator of importance. Even if it doesn't even matter what's going on in your life, I tell you, you've had profound impact in other people and you have profound impact on the earth. Never underestimate your power, Pisces. I mean, I love the Pisces, as you know. Okay, Pisces, let's have a little look what's going on for you when it comes to the tarot. Use it intuitively. etc. Let's have a look. Yeah, but Gaith says, yes, but we must live ourselves first. Well, Gaith, just by being yourself and being a Pisces, that's enough. You know, your own journey, your own lessons is enough. It's not about saving the world or saving other people. Just being you automatically shifts the vibration. So, yeah, you're right. Okay, Pisces, let's have a little look at your tarot. Okay, Pisces, first card. You're at a crossroads. You are ready. Now, the Judgment is it's about being at a crossroads, but it's deeper than that. Don't forget it's major arcana. It's deeper than that because when I see the Judgment card, it's like we suddenly have an awareness. We know which direction we're meant to go down in, and we have no choice. We have to go in that direction because it's like the truth sets you free, but it also, once you see the truth, you cannot ignore the truth. So there's a situation that may involve your career this week, and you're like, I know which road I need to go down. You'll have a revelation, and off you go. You may have to be stronger than usual, or you may be dealing with someone you think is a bit harsh, but you're able to do it. You're able to speak your truth, and by speaking your truth, you have victory. Very positive energy around you this week. Also, Venus and Neptune are doing something lovely to perk you up as well. It may be, and you may sense this, that to have the change that you want, there may be some upheaval. To actually have the victory that you desire may create inadvertently some upheaval, you know, but it doesn't matter. Be generous of spirit, allow other people to be generous of spirit with you, learn to receive and flow, and you'll be fine. Do not protect yourself if everything's going your way and there's a little drama. Don't go, that's it, I ain't moving forward. No, I'm not moving forward. Don't do that. Do not do that. Well, you can if you want, because I don't control you and nor does anyone else, but I don't recommend it. You know, this is not the way to go because you have so many powerful things going on and you can slay the bullshit. You can slay the drama and move forward and get what you want. So, oh, it's my scarf. Don't let drama or an upheaval, which will be temporary, stop you going for it. Yeah, don't let anyone manipulate you. Don't let anyone stop you. I mean, you know, you find it hard. You find it very hard if you find it hard if you hurt people, blah blah blah. But you've got to do what you want to do, and it may involve an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that you know have to deal with a dynamic there. It could even be someone in your family. But you've got to ultimately follow your heart. And through following your heart, ultimately, you will have peace, you will have union, and you will have what you desire. Happy days. Oh, anyway, just dropped a card. Hold on. When I pick up that card, I'm going to show you the view. Oh, can you see that? I'm going to stick my head out the window. I'm so hot with the fever. This is a grass roof. So that is actually a roof. It's a hotel. Can you see that? Anyway, very intense energy here. Very, very primal. There's not much not much grows here. A lot of sheep. It's the Faroe Islands, in between Denmark and Scotland, but owned by Denmark. It's basically, there was a lot of Vikings living here back in the day. It's got very Viking raw energy. Anyway, I'm going to answer, let me just shut this. I'm going to answer a few questions before I go and get into bed. I've hardly slept since I've been here. Mew! Right, hold on. Let me just shut this because I can't concentrate. Right, let me shuffle the cards and I will answer a few questions. So if anybody wants me to pull a card for them, I'll do it. Look who's here. You're not allowed to climb on the grass roof. She's climbing on the grass roof.
Hi.
Rig up the hotel. Dob her in.
How are you feeling?
A little bit better.
Really good astrology.
It's live, baby.
Oh.
Say hello.
Hi.
Well, I'm glad she appreciates it. She's going back along the grass roof. It's not allowed in the hotel. Okay. She thought I was finished because she saw I got to Pisces. Anyway, hold on. Now my tripod is all bent. There we are. Hold on. Stop talking. You're putting me off. Okay, hold on. Right, I'm shuffling now. I'm going to just look up. And the first person I see, I will pull a card for. Okay, Patty, 1199. Will you find your life buddy? Okay. Do you know what, Patty, 1199? You're holding yourself back. It's not so much them. There's a part of you holding yourself back. You've been hurt in the past, so you're like, you're very cautious about letting anyone in. So you've got to deal with what's blocking you there. You've got to open up your heart to love. You've got to go, right, I am ready for it. I'm prepared to take that risk because the risk is worth it. I'm going to work on my relationship with myself so that I know I'm lovable. And I'm going to say to the universe, bring it on. And then there is great possibility for you. And also abundance and generosity of spirit in all different ways, Patty. Not just to do with a life partner. But it's like there's a part of you that the way you think is very kind of, you're worn out by some of the stuff that's happened to you in the past, and it's time to move forward, which you are going to do. Hopefully this will give you a kick up the soul bottom to move forward, because you have got the energy to move forward and release that block. I would say 7 weeks or 7 months, but what's important for you, Patty, is you need to trust your intuition. Hope you found that helpful. Let me just shuffle in and then see who else I'm called to pull a card for. Okay. They're going by pretty fast. Let me see. I'm going to count to 3 and then first one I see. Okay, Violet, the Capricorn. Let's have a little look to see what advice the tarot has for you, Violet. Yes, and actually, you're going to be helped by a Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio. Somebody's very in touch with their spirituality and their heart chakra and their emotions, and they're coming towards you. You may even be wiser than them. There may be an age difference in your relationship, but what is going on with this person is they're healing your soul, and they're helping you open up. But you're super sensitive at the moment. If you get one disappointment, it's almost like you give up. So you've got to kind of forget that, because your world is there. Don't give up, because there's a slight problem. And it may be a communication problem with somebody close to you, but don't give up. Your world is there. The rut can be released when you mix with the right people that are on your same heart chakra level. I think it does, Rising Storm Tarot. But they flick by very quickly. Right. Spiritual Goddess of Enlightenment. I can't scroll up, but I'm just going to pull a card and see what comes. You are enlightened. You can trust the universe. Anyway. Okay, yes, your passion is a light this week, and you have to follow your passion. And I believe that's your passion for what you're doing, as well as your passion in general. But you are lit this week. You are lit cosmically. You are lit in physically, mentally, and emotionally. And if you follow your passion, it can't go wrong. Also, you're sharing things at the moment. You're sharing your passion. You're going on a new adventure, and you're taking what you do on a different level. But sometimes you doubt yourself. Do not second guess yourself. This is the year that you go forward. This is the year when things change. And it also might even mean you working and sharing your gift and what you do in other places. Okay, hold on. I don't know how to do this. Okay, Rising Storm Tarot. Let's pull a card for you. Ooh. So this is for Rising Storm Tarot. Okay, Rising Storm Tarot. Okay, well, with that name, I'm sure you are very intuitive. You know, you've been doing a lot of work on yourself and entrusting your intuition, and you sense that there's something around you at the moment that isn't quite right, or somebody, maybe even a part of you, is not doing something in your highest integrity and your highest good. And you've got to listen to your intuition. You've got to listen to everything that you already know. And there's a situation around you that can improve instantly. And actually, I think this is going to come to a head on the new moon, where you're going to shift that negativity and you're going to feel that you can fly free in a brand new way. There has been some kind of a disappointment, upset, betrayal, and you've got to just move on from that now. You're sort of going, well, you know, was it that bad? Yes, it was that bad. Move on. You don't want that energy around you. It put a lot of pressure on you. It put a block on what you were doing, so that you, instead of flowing, you were under pressure. And, you know, the moon card is the most intense one. So I think you were going to have a revelation on the new moon, and it means you letting go and moving on. So I hope you found that helpful. Okay, I'm going to do 2 more, and then I'm going to get into bed, look at the view, have a cup of tea, and go to sleep. Let's have a little look. Okay, do listen to that though, Rising Storm. Okay. Patricia. Patricia, how can you become unstuck and move on? You've been mixing with people, or maybe one particular person who's a little bit detached and intellectualizes feelings, talks very much, you know, from here, not their heart chakra. They're not necessarily in tune. They might be cynical about some of your beliefs. And you were the High Priestess. You know the answers even more than I do or anyone does, because you've got the wisdom. But you are sometimes letting other people disempower you who actually aren't as powerful as you, because you feel you have a soulmate connection with them. And there's a part of you that needs healing from that. But whatever this soulmate connection is, that healing is coming. That transformation is coming. And the resolution is there. But don't get stuck in the past. Okay, the last card, my darlings. Okay, will it be the best year for working with someone? I think that came up. Will this be my last year of working for someone else? Okay, 333, let us see. You have got so many plans. It isn't just the one plan. You're doing lots of things. And actually, a lot of people are thinking of investing in you, whether it's investing with you financially or money-wise, but people are watching what you're doing and they're impressed. And you are rapidly heading towards your dream. In fact, probably quicker than you think. I would imagine maybe even the next 8 weeks or even 8 days, there's a situation coming that is about to change. And it's possibly someone will do something to you that will piss you off so much. You're like, I've got to make the change now. You are not going to mess around. You've had a lot of confusion. It's interesting actually, because when things are going well for you, you're fine. But when something comes up and somebody is horrible to you or critical to you, you have self-doubt. You don't show that. I would imagine that you're quite a straightforward person. But, you mustn't let people disempower you. There's an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius here. And, you have the answers. You've got to be the High Priestess. You've got to be the queen that you are and do what you need to do to get things done. And don't give your power away. Don't let anyone into your secret garden that doesn't deserve to be there. There's also either a child or a younger energy around you that really looks up to you and is inspired by you. And in a way, you're doing it. I don't know if you've got a kid or there's someone around you, or even the young you, you're doing it for someone younger. You're doing it, and you're going to do it because you've got that inspiration from the past. And there were things in your past that you decided, I think you decided that you were different and you were going to make it from even the age of 8 or 10. So you had it in your mind, this is it, I'm going to go forward and do it. Right, that is it. I'm now going. I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, but that inner child is super powerful. Most people have an inner child that's, destructive or damaged. Your inner child is like, no, we're going to succeed. So I think that's quite amazing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Things will be back to normal soon. If you want me to do more live videos and live readings and workshops or anything like that, then please leave a comment saying when you'd like me to do it, what you'd like me to do it on, and I will try and do it more often for you. I send you so much love wherever you are in the world. It's a good week for all of us. Have a fabulous time and take care. Now I've just found the filter button, having looked crap the whole way through. Typical Aries, I just jumped in and did it. Anyway, lots of love to you. Take care. Bye-bye.